Hey, this is Renee from Crafty Renee Creates, and I am coming on with a Temu haul and a couple of project shares. I had just a couple of dies in this order, so I wanted to show you what I made with those couple of dies. So first off is this cosmetic bag, and I thought it was super cute. It has bows on it, both sides. It's kind of like almost like a corduroy-ish fabric, and it's really big inside. Like, it could probably hold everything that I bought in this order. So it's really, really a good size. Good for Happy Mail, good for racks, good for friend mail, good for swaps, good for everything crafty. So, and that was $2.62, which I thought was a great price for that. So that's the first thing. Let's see. I also got these little daisy bags. They were $1.28. And there are, how many? There are 50 of them. Let me just take one here because there's a whole lot of glare with the cellophane packaging and then the actual bag itself. Let me grab a white piece of paper here. And you can see if it's not too, can't really see, but it's a little daisy bag. Super cute. It's probably about a, what, 4 by 5 inch bag. I thought that was cute. So I just wanted something like that in my stash for springtime. Let's see. So that is that. Those are the bags. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of put these together because there were actually kind of two orders. One order was just green frogs, and the other order was kind of like almost like a teal frog. And so I'll kind of show you what those look like. So the first order was $1.04, and you get 10 frogs, which are these green guys right here, the ones on this side. Of course, the other ones are the same green frogs, but they also came with a teal frog. And so these are super cute. I don't know why I'm kind of into frogs right now, but I just think they're just adorable. And I think someone may have had these in a haul. I can't remember, though, if they did or not. So the green ones, like 10 of the green ones were in one order, and then the other green ones and these teal ones were in the other order. And the teal and green were 16 pieces, and they were $1.46. So I have that bag there. So those are the frogs, which I think they're adorable. And then, let me grab another bowl here. I also have these popsicle, ice cream cone, popsicle candy. I thought they were really cute. There is 6 pieces, and they were $1.14, and that's what they look like. So it looks like you have a little candy sucker, super bright colors, little ice cream cone, little popsicle with like whipped cream and a strawberry, a little teal, a popsicle with a heart, and then a little popsicle with a cherry, and then this one actually has a little bunny on it, so they're super cute. So I thought those would be fun, and they're adorable. All right, next I have these daisy beads, and they were 10 pieces, and they were $1.60, and they just kind of look like this, just a really pretty daisy bead. And they're kind of glittery, and let's see what they fit on. They fit on a pokey tool, so that's kind of what that looks like. Cute. And then let me grab a beadable pen really quickly. And I'll take the edge off here and see. And they also fit on a beadable pen. So just thought they were really cute and springy. And these are actually hand painted as well. So I don't know if you can kind of see the glitter inside the bead there, but they're really pretty. So I got those. Let's set those over here. Let's see if they don't roll off. Okay, next. These were the frogs. Next, is some little bunny beads. And this is what they look like. They're pink, kind of iridescent, really cute. The hole is from the top of the ears down to the bum. And for these, you get 10 of them, and they were $2.61. And I just thought they were adorable. The camera doesn't do it justice, but they're really pink. So, and let's see, they do fit on a pokey tool. And they do also fit on a beadable pen. So, super cute. Okay, so that is that one. I'm just going to set those over here. And that's the bag. All right, next is some Bee focal beads. And they are 8 of them, and they were $2.89. And these are the bees. I think they're adorable. Let me just put them all kind of upright so you can see them. And they're silicone beads, if I didn't mention that. And they have like a teal wing. And then, of course, the yellow and black. And so we'll try that out. I'm pretty sure that they will fit on a pokey tool. So that's what they look like on a pokey tool. And then let's see how they look on a beadable pen. And they also fit on a beadable pen. So those are darling. Let's keep those right there, kind of squeezing in. Next thing is some chocolate bunnies, and they are the same as the pink ones. They're just brown. And there's 10 of them, and they're $2.61 as well, just like the pink ones. And they are the same size hole. Let's see. So they do fit, sorry for the glare, on the pokey tool. And they also should fit, yes, on the beadable pen. And it's so cute because their hands are kind of up by their face, like they're saying, "Oh no!" So, anyway, super cute. All right, and then I got these Easter focal beads. So this, I looked through my stash for Easter. I was kind of peeking through what I had for beads, and I was out of like the main focal bead. So that's why I kind of bought these larger beads, because I didn't really have any. So I also found these kind of chick in a cracked Easter egg. And they say Easter Day, which it's fine. They're cute, but I wish they had a different saying on them. They're cute colors. So that's kind of what they look like. This guy's turned over. So you have kind of like a light, almost like a light turquoise or light blue, and then kind of a darker pink, a yellow, a lavender, a light pink, kind of a, well, it's a little lighter even than mint green, or a little more neon than mint green, and then just this kind of peachy orange. And so these were 7 focal beads, and they were $3.81. So that's what those look like. And let's just double check and make sure, because I'm horrible with sizes. So it's not right down the center. It's kind of on the side. I don't know if you can kind of see the top of the, it's kind of on the side. If you can see, it kind of almost comes in at a diagonal. But it does fit on the pokey tool. And then the beadable pen also fits. And it actually fits quite nicely. But you can see that the egg top, instead of being like up and down straight, it's kind of on the side of, or I guess it's straight. I guess the top shell of the Easter egg might be slanted over to the left. But they're cute. So I got those. Okay, that was that bag. And then I got some more bunnies. And these were $1. Oh, I'm sorry. It might be $1.50. Might be $1.50. I can't read my own writing. Yeah, it might be $1.50. And they're 5 pieces. And we have like an off-white, a light pink, a yellow, a blue, and kind of a lavender. And these are also iridescent beads. And they're pretty large, so you'd use these as a focal bead as well. Or a dangle, or anything you want. But they do fit on a pokey tool. So you can kind of see that. And then they do also fit on a beadable pen. So those are cute. And then just more here. Here's some more silicone focal beads, and these are little Easter baskets, and there are 6 pieces, and they're $2.89, and these are also silicone. And I just thought they were really cute, and I love the colors. They're kind of like a dark pink, and then the basket color too as well. So those are cute. And I feel like the hole on these are all pretty much the same size, which is great because I don't do so well with picking sizes. So there, it fits on the pokey tool. And then it also fits on the beadable pen. So cute. All right. So I'm kind of running out of workspace here. Okay. Last set of beads are these gold beads. They are 10 pieces. They were $1.30, and they are just gold beads, just circular gold beads. I didn't have any of these in my stash. These also fit a pokey tool. Really pretty color, really shiny gold bead. So that's really pretty. Love the color of it. And then this is the beadable pen. So it fits on there as well. So that's what I got for focal beads and beads. And I'm sorry, I don't know if I said, but these are flatbacks. These for all these frogs, they're not beads, they're flatbacks. Sorry, I don't think I mentioned that. Okay, next I ordered 2 little purple tape runners or glue tape. And then I ordered 2 little pink ones as well. And these are for my girls' littles. They're Easter baskets, or Easter boxes, I should say. I don't really do baskets, I do boxes. This year for St. Patrick's Day, I did something a little different. I actually cut up a bunch of stuff for them to make cards, and I added an envelope with my address on it in the hopes that they would make me a card and send it to me for St. Patrick's Day. And so I'm going to do the same thing for Easter because it was a big hit. For St. Patrick's Day, I did glue sticks, but I think I'm going to kind of show them how to use the little glue tape because all 4 girls are very interested in card making. So I thought that would be something cute to add to their Easter boxes. So I'm starting to kind of get those together as well. And these, I'm sorry, these were $1.16 for the pink ones and 88 cents for the purple ones. I'm not sure why the difference. They're the same exact size, but I've been noticing that pink products cost a little bit more on Temu for whatever reason. I guess maybe it's more popular. So I bought those. All right, so I'm just going to move a couple of things out of the way here so I can show you my dies and my project shares here. Just move this all out of the way so it doesn't seem so chaotic over here. I'll just put these all together because I'm gonna show you how I package these two. I'm trying to get them all ready, get them put away in my Easter stuff right away. Okay, let me move this over. Isn't this cute though? It's so cute. All right, all that stuff could fit in there. Alrighty, so here we go. So this was a die. Let me just kind of move this out of the way. I was holding the plastic so that I wouldn't lose the plastic like I did on my last video. All right, so this is kind of an Easter bunny die. and it was $3.38, and they call it Carrot Egg Rabbit is the name of it. And so it has a bunny, sorry for the glare. It has like a bunny, you know, ears, face, and like a shoulder or like a neck. And then it has this little, I guess like a shirt. These are the layering pieces for the ears. This is the layering piece. Sorry if you can see that, these two little dots here. These are the layering piece for the buttons. Then there's this layering piece for like the center of the, it's like a, what would you call that? Like an overall type of thing. And then it comes with a little Easter egg. This is actually like a squiggly carrot. And then these are the leaves for the carrot. And then this is actually the little nose, a little triangular nose for the bunny. And then these are 2 feet, 2 hands, and then this is the little cottontail or the little tail. So that's the die. And then this is my project share, and I just made a little chocolate bunny. And let's see. So I just used I just used brown cardstock from my stash. And then I used pink layering cardstock from my stash as well. Orange. And then this pattern paper, the pattern paper of his outfit, and is from the spring paper crafting pad from Joann's. I have this one in a 6x8. And so this green paper, and the little layering piece on his shirt, or whatever you want to call it, like an overall type thing, is from this paper pad. And then this little foam basket with a couple eggs with the greenery there in his other hand comes from the Easter foam stickers that were at Hobby Lobby that were this year's. And so these are the foam stickers if you hadn't seen them. God, they are so cute. They are really cute. They have great dimension. And so this is my little chocolate bunny holding a carrot and a little basket of eggs. And I thought he turned out cute. So that was for that die. And then, let me see where my other one is here too. All right, this one is a little bit bigger die. And this, I had to actually use 2 magnets sheets to get all of the pieces on this one. This die was $3.97, and it just has a number. It doesn't have a name, but it is a bunch of pieces. So you have your main bunny here. Sorry for the glare. You have this little flower bulb, and then you have some flower. This is a 3-piece flower. And then this is of a carrot with a little greenery stem. These are also the stems for the rest of the flowers, so you can make like 3 flowers with stems and leaves. There's another egg with a layering piece. These are like, you know, eyes, cheeks, noses, okay? And then there's another a little bit larger egg with a layering. This is the back layer, and then this doesn't cut. This one doesn't either. It just impresses the paper with the pattern. This is frosting for the egg, so like it's dripping frosting on the egg, these 2 pieces here. And then these 2 pieces are a bow, and then these are the tail of the bow. A little pail. This is the layering piece for the belly. These are his legs, so they go up, tucked up underneath him. This is a shirt. Then you have like a little short overalls. You got some little shorts. This looks like another part of the bow here. This is a little like chick or a bird that's flying. So that's kind of all the pieces there. I'm not sure what these little squares are, but they look, oh, so this looks like a layering piece for this little pail. And this looks like a little layering piece for the top of the handle of the pail right there. And I'm not sure where these 3 circles go. Maybe the bow centers, I'm guessing. And then on the back, this is the egg that I used. Again, you have another egg that prints this design. And then you have a Happy Easter banner that actually impresses the words into the banner layer. Then there's also a Hello Spring that does the same thing. There's a paintbrush, which I thought was really cute, with a little layering piece on the brush and a little layering piece on the bristles. And then these two are actually the legs, I believe. Nope, the arms. These two are the arms. These, let me see, I can't remember. These are the ears, the layering pieces for the ears. And then there should be the arms somewhere too. I'm trying to think, where are they? It's whatever's detached, because I used them. I used the arms. And I don't see them. So those are the ears. These are the arms. Oh, I hope I didn't lose them. Anywho, they're probably on my desk somewhere. But so this is a whole lot of dies. So super cute. Nice for spring. Good for Easter. Really fun. Lots of pieces. Lots of possibilities. So that is what that die looks like. And this is my project share. And so I did another little chocolate bunny. I used just cardstock that I had in my stash. Same thing with the pink for the ears. I used little gemmies on the flowers. Oh, that one looked like it moved. And on her bow. Filled in her cheeks a little bit. I just drew on her lashes. I didn't like, there were lashes on here. Yeah, there's like a little, almost like just one little line of lash. I didn't really care for that, so I kind of just drew my own. I did a dress for her, and I used the spring paper crafting from Joann's. This was the new, one of the new paper pads from this year. So I used that. I also used Recollections shimmer cardstock for the purple egg. Oops. And I just used the purple egg because it kind of matched her dress. I used chalk marker for her rosy cheeks. You can see that. And I used a white marker, which I use this one typically, for the lines and the eyes. And then I used a different color of glitter paper for the Happy Easter banner. And so that turned out cute. And then, sorry for the glare. And then I used one of these foam stickers from the Hobby Lobby Easter foam sticker pack, which was this one. And so I thought it turned out really cute. So I kind of had fun making that. So I didn't, make it two-dimensional or anything. I would add foam to a lot of these pieces, but I just kind of wanted to make it and show it so you could see it. So here's kind of a good look of her. She's super cute. So, and that is my project share for that. And I believe that is everything in this order. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I truly appreciate all your love and support of my channel, and welcome to my crafty family. If you like the content of my videos, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so every time I upload a new video that you're notified. Have a great weekend. This is Friday night. Actually, it is now Saturday morning. So have a great weekend. My husband and I are going out of town this weekend. I've got some more Temu hauls on my desk that I'm trying to finish up or get recorded. And I'm also still working on Valentine's Day. So have a great night. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.